Hi everyone, my name is Chris Arski. I'm one of the consultants with the Alberta Consortia. Specifically, I'm working out of CARC, but I'm working with a team of teachers right now and team of consultants that are putting together some information to assist you with interventions for students who have some unfinished learning. And this session is on number facts. All of them are designed very similar, so this video is just simply to step you through what you would find in this particular segment called number facts, and maybe that will make it a little bit easier for you to navigate through. So the very first page will be concise point form, looking at what the information is that's contained within that video. In this particular case, it is focused on number facts. And we know that some students have fallen somewhat behind in some of their basic number facts of just counting from 0 to 5, being able to subitize them quickly, coming up with them mentally very quickly. So this particular resource will not only give you some resources for 0 to 5, 0 to 6, but also to 12 to 18 and 24. So you'll be able to tailor this to the needs of the students depending on what grade they are and what level they need some support in. So it'll start off with just point form, what are number facts and why do we even teach them and what outcomes do they cover, so you can see that they are outlined for you below. And they do reference the addition facts and subtraction facts to 18. So we've gone a little bit beyond that to give you a little bit more information if you so need it. The next page will look at why do students struggle with this. So it just gives you some point form, some information as to what are the stumbling blocks that students encounter and maybe what are some reasons behind that. Perhaps those are things that can be useful when you're adjusting pedagogy to present the particular topic to students. And we've also included for you some screenshots for addition and subtraction. What are the pieces that help support adding and subtracting when students are learning? So decomposing and recomposing part whole is a separate video in itself. You can have a look at that. There is one on counting as well that you can have a look at, and joining can fit into this, but we haven't done one specifically for that. Same thing for subtracting. The next page will look at what are some possible pre-assessments. So you may have done a large pre-assessment covering every outcome or sort of the general big ideas in number, but you may want to dig a little bit deeper in specific topics that you're covering or concepts. So if you're not sure really what number facts the students are familiar with or are unfinished learning in, this might give you a page to access some additional pre-assessments that you may wish to use. So first off, we've grabbed for you the Alberta Learning Planning Guides, and they already have pre-assessments in them that you can use. And so you will find that a very helpful tool. They're free. You can just download them, and we've referenced the pages for you. We've also included, and we're not in any way suggesting that these are the only ones that should be used. We've tried to grab the ones that were most commonly being used in school divisions right now. You may hopefully find one of your resources on here. If not, you may find some in additional information on the subsequent pages. So we've looked at the pre-assessments, leaps and bounds from Nelson. We've looked at mathology. In some cases, we've addressed the numeracy nets. A number of schools are using those. Those are older books, but man, they are really good. So if you have them in your building, go check. You might want to pull those out. And then also the Alberta Ed Numeracy Assessments, we've got those in there as well. So there's all different kinds of resources that are available. Those are not to say those are the only ones, and I'll show you another page where you'll have additional ones as well. The next page gives you some activities. Once you know what it is exactly that you're trying to target, you may be looking for some additional resources. You may have lots in your class already. Just ignore this page. So again, looking at the new Learn Alberta, you might want to go and grab some of the assessments that they've given you there, or sorry, the follow-up activities that were given. The planning guide, again, also has activities in them, usually numerous ones, so you can pick and choose what you want. We've taken some from the ERPDC that's already been posted for you. There's a game that's in here. It's in the form of a PowerPoint, so you can step through what to do and take as many students as you wish in small groups to work on that. or if you want to do an activity from Mathology. So these are just references. They're, again, just there for if you want some additional activities. If nothing else, you might want to download all the information and just keep it for further reference when you're teaching next year. Some listen fors, questions to ask, and then some post-assessments. It is not absolutely necessary that you have a paper and pencil post-assessment, but if you're looking for one, there are some in the planning guides for both individual, one-on-one, and for small group. This is the additional resource page. If you're looking for some follow-up, you're looking for some resources, none of the ones that were on that other page were yours, so here's some for First Steps in Math. Prime is also an older version. It's in a lot of schools, so check to see if you have that. It's a fantastic resource if you're looking for interventions right now. Again, the student teacher centered mathematics, Math Focus, Math Makes Sense. Those are the most common resources that are found in the schools right now, and then the Context for Learning. So hopefully somewhere in all of these you have one of those resources that you can fall back on. This page is designed really for further. If you are maybe new to the grade or you're looking for some new ideas, you're just new to this whole math section, this particular page just looks at how we can improve some of your areas for learning. And so this is, again, just for you, for your own personal use. You might want to just download some of the resources that are given here. Again, not something that is necessary to necessarily go through the intervention itself. And where there's a video that we have that without having to explain everything, if it's very concise, we've included the link. So this is one on Rec and Recs. How do I add and subtract with Rec and Recs, both single and double digit numbers? So again, this might be a resource that you might want to just have a quick look at. These are the references that we've used throughout the putting together of this particular quick intervention for you. So again, you might find some information on there that would be helpful to you for further use. This was put together by Terry Gibson and edited by myself. So if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to email either one of us, and we'll be glad to follow up with you. Thanks very much. Hopefully this is helpful to you.